G'day, Azza here from Azzattack, down at the range again for my second training session of the year in 2024. I'm going to build on the drills that I did last week with what I call the mix-up drill, which is a combination of 10 shots and the 3 targets of the accelerator drill, and I'm going to do the designated target drill from a little bit closer than I did last week to build on a bit more speed with my shooting. So for one of the questions I got asked on Instagram, I'm going to do some left-hand draw from the holster to left-hand transition, which we don't really do in IPSC. It's more of a service or action pistol type of skill. Still handy to know, and also the left-handed reload, which is pretty tricky. I've done some dry fire videos on the left-handed reload, but I'll do a video of it today just for one of you watchers out there. Thanks very much, mate. See ya. A demo of the left-hand transition from the holster. The main thing that I like to do with the transition, and what I learnt in action pistol, is to really grab the base of the gun, much like this. There we see an empty gun. Grab the base so that we can slide our hand into our pistol grip and then push out. The basics of it are just that simple. Leaving enough room for your left hand to grab the pistol in the grip as high as you can, and then push the gun out straight. And simple as it sounds, you just squeeze the trigger. But we all know that squeezing the trigger, it just isn't as simple as that. The main thing that I like to focus on is really just feeling that first pressure of the trigger every time I squeeze a shot. The other thing in weak hand only, instead that is 90, so like that is facing the gun straight up and down. I like to give the gun a little bit of a tilt. This allows me to load up my arm a little bit more, and I find I'm more accurate. And good thing to do it with this hand is something. Something is better than nothing. If your hand's out here waving around, that is something else that might move your body and cause you not to shoot in the alpha zone. So I keep my arm right up here. Stance is however you like to do it. And that's it for the left hand draw transition. So right hand to left hand draw. So I'm going to move into my warm-up drill now. 10 shots freestyle, 10 shots strong hand, 10 shots weak hand. And in the weak hand part, I'll put in the draw to weak hand transition at speed, like I do in a match situation, either for action pistol or service pistol. Okay, so this is strong hand to weak hand transition from the draw. So that's it. Had a little bit of a fumble in the start. That's okay. Got my hand on, got it in the right spot to my left hand, up, and then took my time with that first shot in the double action. Key to really pay attention to that first shot, especially if we can really pay attention to the trigger squeeze and not just ripping through the trigger on your weak hand. So it's just about to start raining here, and what I've done is, you might be able to see sort of now, got this umbrella here. It's quite handy when it rains and quite handy when it's sunny. So I set that up so I can still train in the rain, and so I'm not dictated by weather to when I conduct my training. What I'm going to do now for my next 2 magazines is do the first part of IPSC like I always do, which is draw and 2 shots, just to get my draw and 2 shots on target. So practicing the first part of every IPSC stage, and every day that every match that you go to, the first thing you're going to do is rock up to the range, and the first stage you're going to draw the gun and put 2 shots on the target, or 1 shot on a steel, whatever it is, usually 2 shots on the target. So that's what I like to do after my warm-up, and that's for that exact reason, is that I'm going to draw and shoot 2 shots on the target. Are you ready? Stand by. It's 2 Alpha, 168. Are you ready? Stand by. Alpha Charlie, 159. Charlie Alpha, 155. Stand by. Two Alpha right in the center, 142. Stand by. Pretty poor grip then. Come up with the grip down here, caused me to have to re-engage. Feel 149, but there's a really low Charlie line delta, which I'm not real happy about, but happens sometimes. Stand by. Two Alpha, 161. First shot 137. Pretty slow on that first shot actually. Alpha Delta 160. Stand by. Pretty poor grip on that last one again, 160. So trying a couple of things there to try and get faster wasn't working for me. That's the way it goes. You try some stuff, then you cross it out, you try not to do it again. Sometimes you do it again and it doesn't work out for you. But that's what we're here to do, is train. So I'm just setting up for the next drills. I'm going to do a reload drill for weak hand only. And this is my target from my 51st rounds. A lot of these here, all these here actually, all these shots here are from my 30 freestyle right hand and weak hand only. And a couple of flyers out here, just that's squeezing the trigger too hard and moving the gun. These ones here are pretty good. All these here are from my draw and 2 shots. 1 delta, 2 deltas. I knew that delta, both those deltas, all 3 of these shots are from a poor grip at the start. The rest are probably my best group is that one and that one there. That was the right in the middle that I said, 1 4 something. In this video, I'm going to show you a demonstration of how to reload your pistol while you're shooting weak hand. If you're a right-hander, if you've never done it before, this is my recommended way to reload or do any malfunction with a pistol in your weak hand. So I'm going to shoot 2 shots on the target, then reload, and then shoot the following 8 shots on the targets consecutively after that. So that is a demo of the way, if you come up to a stage and you need to reload your pistol from your weak hand, transfer it back into your dominant hand, do the reload like normal, then pass it back to your weak hand and continue shooting. This is the safest way and the easiest way to do it if you haven't practiced. The next drill I'm going to do here is to show you how to reload weak hand only without taking the weak hand off the pistol. This is only recommended if you have practiced it like I have in dry fire, and you can watch one of my videos on YouTube on my dry fire at home weak hand only reloads. But this will give you a bit of an example of what to do in dry fire or at live fire. So as I'm going to shoot and not want to go dry, I'm going to have 11 in, 9 in my reload mag. Alright, so I'm going to do what I showed you before, the draw to left hand, move my feet into position, get in position, shoot the target, shoot 10 shots, reload with this mag into the pistol, and then shoot another 10 shots. Are you ready? So the last part of my training before I've got a coaching session with a COB member, I'm just going to go through basically the same as what I did last week, just at a bit shorter distance. It's raining. I'm not going to do any static starts. I've already done enough static starting. I'm just going to start from my probably about 2.5 meter start position, run into the position. You'll see me come into frame, into my shooting position, I'm going to start off with a mix-up drill. For those who haven't watched my previous training session, a mix-up drill is 10-shot accelerator drill. So using 3 targets at different exposures or at different heights or at different distances, 3 targets spread out, shoot through one way, and then shoot back through the other way. It's 10 shots. So you'll shoot one target twice, the other 2 targets 4 times. And that's your 10 shots. So you use up a 10 shot mag. And for the second one, I am going to do the designated target drill, which is absolutely one of my favorite drills that I have learnt from Ben Stoeger. Ben Stoeger's book, designated target, a designated target, shoot that one, shoot another target, go back to shoot the designated target, transition to the next target, shoot that, and then shoot the designated target. So the designated target's total of 6 shots, and the 2 other targets have 2 shots each on them. That's your 10 shots. So fantastic for me. I love shooting drills that use 10 shots in a drill. Are you ready? Stand by. That one was 898. Best split was 2.9. Stand by. A bit better, hitting that target at 525. It's a lot better. One Charlie on that on the far right target, but really hit this target out, this close target here, in a good split time, which is 1.6. The best thing about the accelerator drill is that you want to change up. You want to hear that different split time in the different difficulty targets. Are you ready? Stand by. .508, 2.0 on that front target then with a Charlie. Back targets, ooh, another Charlie out there, but alphas on that target, the target I started off with, really good. The goal is to try and keep that 5 seconds or even get under and keep the alphas. So what I'm going for is all alphas, either 5 seconds or a bit quicker. See if I can do it this run. Oh good. You got a proper failure to fire there. That was a really good run too. I felt pretty confident there that was going to be a under 5 second run, all alphas then. All right, let's do this one, last one. Are you ready? Stand by. We have 442, 1 Charlie. Pretty happy with that, 442. Started on this front target, which seems to be a little bit easier target of 115, 14, 4, oh no, it was 442. I'm gonna patch out and then do designated target. So on that last whole session of 50 rounds, so 5 mags of 10, 9 Charlies in total. 2 pretty wide Charlies, not really happy with those 2. Everything else was pretty close to an alpha Charlie. So 9 equals just under 20% of total shots fired in the Charlie zone. So 80% of my rounds went into the alpha zone. What I'd really like to see more so, and I'm not expecting it right now, I haven't been training for a while, is more to the 90% into, so 90% into the alpha zone. That's acceptable for me. Even to get up into the 95 or 100% would be fantastic, but if I'm hitting 100%, I'm not pushing myself hard enough in training. I'm looking for that happy medium where I'm not going too fast and having, so if I'm getting 50% Charlies, well, I need to do something different to get more alphas. Does that make sense to everyone? Post some comments in below if you're having trouble with shooting more alphas fast, and I might be able to give you some tips in further videos on how to mentally think about or mentally strategize about how you're going to shoot more accurately when you come down to the range for training or in a match. So I'm gonna get into my next drill, which is designated target drill. I'm just gonna cycle through each of the three targets as my designated target. If you are liking these videos and you're liking AsAttack stuff, please subscribe, share the videos with your friends, talk about it, comment, tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like about my videos. I appreciate all your comments and all your feedback. Like and subscribe to AsAttack. Fantastic, thanks for all your support, and let's get back into the drills. Are you ready? Stand by. Nice 2 alpha on the right hand side target, Charlie Delta on the center target. As I've pulled across, as I've squeezed the shot off and been moving the gun at the same time, hit a Delta, very common fault. And as I was coming back into this close target here, squeezed another Delta because I didn't have sight patience to get when the sights, as soon as I seen the sights on the brown, I started squeezing the trigger, which is incorrect. I need to wait and be patient for those sights to come across to the alpha zone and then squeeze the trigger. Common fault when you usually shoot outside the alpha zone is because you're aiming outside the alpha zone. Are you ready? Stand by. .529, 1 Charlie. I'm really happy with that front target there. Really sort of grip up that front target a bit. Really happy with my right hand target. All 4 shots on that target in the alpha zone. Center target, excluding the Delta I know about, there's a 1 Charlie in that run. Are you ready? Stand by. .526, 1 Charlie on the right hand target, alphas on the center target, and alphas on my front target. Just going to go do the old patch out the Charlies trick, as I've got a fair few Charlies out there. So there's a perfect example. I've still got 20 bullets left to go and I've had 8 outside of the alpha zone. Pushing too hard and not concentrating enough. So getting about 520 something. I'm just gonna increase, not try to slow down, but increase my focus on the targets and the transitions to make sure that I get all alphas and see what the time is. So I've been through every single one now. I'm coming back to the first one, which is starting on this close target. Stand by. Definitely all alphas. 611 had a little bit of a whoopsie where I wasn't focused on what target I was going to shoot at, so I'll do that one again. 611, pretty good, even with that little bit of a whoopsie. All alphas. I'll do the exact same one again on this close target. As we know, on the close target, I get 2 alphas in 1.4, 1.5 on that close target. So 2.0 was my best there. So I know I can get 2 alphas on that in 0.15. So that's, I know I should be doing that on that target. The other 2 targets, you know, 0.3 is good. Something under 0.3 would be better. 2 alphas. Ready. Stand by. Couple of misfires there. 554, 2 Charlies, 3 Charlies. So ultimately not my best run. The misfires really stuff you around, and it's good to practice them, but it's also not good to have them happen as well in training, because you're literally not getting a consistent feel with the gun, and I'm not getting consistent results. For the last 50 rounds, definitely going to do the designated target drill again, cycle through all of them and probably do another 2 on that close target. I really want to see a really good tight group on that close target with these rounds. Main reason I'm doing it because it's fun and I love this drill. It's as hard as you make it and as easy as you want it to be. Best thing about this drill is you can just practice. If you have a target that you know that you are missing all the time, so draw to 25 meters, you can use that as your designated target, draw to that target, shoot another target, come back to it, and you are focusing on shooting that target and focusing on that weakness of your shooting. Are you ready? Stand by. Not happy. Delta on that front target. Really good with my first couple, then had a bit of a whoopsie, forgot which targets I was going to, and then stuffed it up. Time was 5 seconds though. 5 seconds, 2 Charlies, 1 Delta. So time wasn't that bad, just I really like that to be a all alphas run at 5 seconds and under. All right, are you ready? Stand by. There we go. All alphas. All alphas, fucking beautiful group down there. 509, that's what I'm talking about. 509, all alphas. Happy with that run. Now let's, and that was with starting on the furthest target as well. Furthest target, all alphas, happy days. Really happy when I get an all alpha run. I just wish every time I went shooting that could pull together, and so one day it will happen. Just shoot all alphas every single time I pull the trigger. Are you ready? Stand by. Starting to fog up a little bit in my glasses there. Didn't help on that transition. Felt good. Alpha's on the front target. Pretty good split there, I feel. 1-8. Pretty good split. Alpha Charlie on the center target. Yeah, and the target that I drew into, not quite as good. The second 2 runs, just go out and patch out the Charlies and non-alphas. All right, last 2 runs here. Going to focus on that front target as my designated target. Main reason I want to focus on that front target is so that I am hitting the trigger with as much speed as I can and still get alpha. So I want, like I said before, I want to get that 0.15 split on that front target 2 alphas, and then transition to other targets at different distances, and then execute those shots on those targets as required to get 2 alphas. Very easy to keep the same cadence and shoot this front one at 0.3 the same as you shoot the back one, which is a waste of time. Just remember that, waste of time doing extra which you don't need to do. Are you ready? Stand by. On Charlie, last shot of Charlie. Damn it, Charlie on that center on the right hand target. 448 though, 2 Charlies. Pretty good. 115 on that target. My last split, 115. I had a 1.7, and my first on that was 2.3. So I've hit 2.3 on my first target, 32 on my second target with a transition of 2.6 in between to back here to a 1.7, then 0.5 split to the second last target with a 36, then a 3.5 split, which is heaps better than 0.5, to a 1.5 split for my last 2 shots. Last one. Are you ready? Stand by. Charlie Alpha on the second last shot. 464, man, that would have been blistering if I didn't have that fail to fire. I still have 1.5 split was my best. Charlie, just that Charlie at the front there. 1 Charlie, 4.64. So my first 2 on the first target. So 2.6, 4.5 transition, 3.1 on the back target. Come back for a 26 transition to a 1.5 split to a 3.7 transition. That was good. To a 27 shot to a 7.8. There's a 7.8 there. That was a 2.6 before. It'd be down 7.8 to a 2.2 split for my last 2 shots. That 7.8 is where I had a fail to fire. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed watching me train today. Hope you got some good pointers from my drills and from my demonstrations of the left hand only reload and strong hand to weak hand draw, mainly for that is definitely not a IPSC thing. That is more a action pistol and service thing. Drawing from the holster and then shooting with your left hand is a predominantly action pistol and service match thing. If you enjoyed today, please comment, please share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and Until next time, stay safe, keep on shooting, and I'll catch you down the range.